treat you good.
Big fan of the show. My wife and I know, like you guys, like you're in my household.
We are.
Yep.
We're happy to be there.
Yelling at your kids.
We are happy to be
Yeah,
here.
I have a little 2-month-old. We all sit down and watch some Celebrity Rehab together.
Get a book. Here's the thing. Get a book called Positive Discipline about how to raise children right.
Okay.
It's how to deal with drug addicts too. I was reading it last night. It's the same thing.
Same principle.
How you treat a 4-month-old is how you treat a drug addict.
A toddler, Bob. It's a toddler.
A toddler, but that's amazing that translates exactly.
The same way.
Exactly the same kind of philosophy.
Positive reinforcement.
Positive.
Yeah,
So this
because if
is-
you tell a drug addict not to do something, that's what they're gonna do.
Yeah,
So you just
no.
have to redirect them. Just, well, maybe how about this over here? Oh no, do that. Yeah, do drugs. Go on, do them. Then they won't.
It's like reverse psychology. That really works.
Exactly like reverse psychology.
Awesome. Hey, so this is a great event. You guys, this is right up your alley. You guys have personal experience with this. Can you tell us a little bit, really briefly, about what it means for you to take part in this evening?
Well, she dated a lot of drug addict musicians.
Yeah.
Thanks,
And I
Bob.
was a drug addict musician, and so we love drug addict musicians. We try to come out and support.
But we never dated.
You didn't date
We
this
never
drug
dated,
addict.
right?
No, right.
There
Other
was a
ones.
plethora of others to choose from. I'm really honored, of course, because I think music and I think recovery and I think it's so important for us to get the message out there that there are people who have addiction and struggle with addiction and then go ahead and, get sober and still, make music and be an artist, and that you can do that and that you don't have to be an addict and continue to be an addict when you're
There's one
doing
of
your
his
art.
patients.
It's not, it's not necessary to continue to do,
Seth,
to do drugs.
Are you doing good?
It's not, it's not necessary to continue to kill yourself to make your art. You don't have to do that. You can actually get sober and make art as well. And I think the message should be out there that it's not about the drugs, it's about the art, and make that the most important thing in these guys' lives.
And that, it's really cool to die in rock and roll until you're dead. Right? And what Music Cares and MAP Fund represents is musicians who overcome their drug addiction, don't die, and keep trucking and keep trying to help people. And this needs to be hip. The guy who founded MAP I worked for years, he was my mentor. He used to say, we need to make it as hip to be sober as it is to die of drugs. And I used to think that's insane, but now that's kind of our mission.
Yeah, and I think people have actually come around and thought, wow, maybe we can do this. Maybe it is possible. And I think we just need to keep going out there to the public and saying, yeah, it's not only possible, but it's actually people are happy.
The show is wrapped already, right? I mean, okay.
We'll do another one next month or something. They shoot them and then they come out like 6 months later. So
have you? I mean, without giving anything away, but like, is Dennis doing okay? I know Seth is.
That's what I was telling somebody else. The weird thing is you never know. I just go by who gains attachment and who still talks to us after the show is over and who's around our kind of orbit.
Dennis never talked to me.
Dennis never talked to you. He texts me.
Oh, good.
So Dennis, Tom, and Mike are the ones that I talk to. The other ones I really haven't talked to. Seth, of course, is always around.
The big question is Seth going to take part in another round of Celebrity Rehab?
No.
There's got to be a cutoff, right?
Is there a cap?
3-strike rule?
What do you do?
No, he cannot come back.
Come on.
Absolutely not.
Are we going to see another? We're going to see like another scene where Drew is sitting at like Coffee Bean with Seth, and then Seth is like, "Hey, Drew, come on, man."
Pretty good right now.
No. Yeah, that's because he went to Impact like I told him to finally.
Well, I treat you good.